Wadi Dhaka, a stunning and historically rich valley tucked away in the Dhofar region of Oman. This isn't just another scenic wadi, it's the birthplace of one of the most valuable commodities in human history. Wadi Dhaka lies around 20 kilometers west of Salalah, the capital of Oman's Dhofar region. Unlike other wadis known for waterfalls or swimming holes, Wadi Dhaka is famous for something far more ancient: frankincense trees growing wild across the landscape. Now here's a fun fact: frankincense from this very valley once fueled the incense route, a network of trade routes that connected Arabia to Egypt, Greece, and Rome. This wadi played such a key role in history that it was declared a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 2000. And guess what? These trees are still tapped today using the same techniques as 2,000 years ago. The process is simple but requires skill. Workers make small cuts in the bark, wait for the resin to harden, then collect the golden droplets by hand. This raw frankincense is then sold in local markets or exported around the world. It's not just beautiful, it's historically rich and culturally significant. All right, folks, let's get up close and personal with the legendary King of Spices. This stuff smells like a mix of pine, citrus, and earth, and when burned, it fills the air with a calming, almost spiritual aroma. As you walk through Wadi Dhaka, you'll also come across ancient ruins and carvings, remnants of the traders and nomads who passed through this land for centuries. There's even a museum nearby where you can learn more about how frankincense shaped the economy, religion, and culture of the Arabian Peninsula. One of the highlights is simply walking through the grove itself. It's quiet, peaceful, and feels almost sacred. You can imagine ancient traders resting beneath these same trees before continuing their long journeys. Before you rush off to book your trip, here are a few quick tips. Visit during the Kharif season, June. September, the weather is cooler and the wadi is lush. Bring sunscreen and water, it can get hot outside peak season. Respect the environment. Don't touch or damage the trees without permission. Buy frankincense locally, support traditional harvesters, and get the best quality. Also, combine your visit with nearby attractions like Al Balid Archaeological Park, Samharam Frankincense Port Ruins, and the city of Salalah. Wadi Dhaka isn't just a destination, it's a journey through history, nature, and tradition. Whether you're walking among ancient trees, learning about the spice that changed the world, or simply soaking in the silence of the desert breeze, every moment here feels like a gift. Wadi Gul, a stunning, jaw-dropping valley carved by time and water in the heart of Oman's Al Hajar Mountains. This isn't just another scenic wadi, it's a natural wonder that will leave you speechless. Wadi Gul, often called the Grand Canyon of Arabia, lies around 180 kilometers from Muscat, nestled within the rugged Al Hajar Mountains. Unlike other more popular wadis, this one is known for its dramatic depth and sheer rock walls that tower over hikers and explorers. Now here's a fun fact: the gorge drops over 500 meters deep in some places, with a width of only a few meters at the bottom. That means you'll be hiking through a slot canyon so tight, sunlight barely reaches the ground. And guess what? You can actually walk all the way down to the base, if you're up for the challenge. As you descend deeper into the wadi, you'll pass ancient villages, lush palm groves, and centuries-old irrigation systems still feeding life into the valley. It's not just beautiful, it's historically rich and culturally significant. All right, folks, let's get started. The descent into Wadi Gul starts from the village of Al Akhtar, one of the highest altitude towns in Oman. From there, it's a steep but rewarding hike down into the gorge. This isn't just a scenic trail, it's a full-body experience. You'll cross shallow streams, climb over boulders, and even squeeze through tight canyon paths. But trust me, every step is worth it. One of the highlights is the hidden waterfall near the base, tucked beneath towering cliffs. It's not as easy to access as others, but when you finally reach it, the cool air, echoing sounds, and emerald water inside feel almost sacred. If you're up for a real challenge, try reaching the final pool surrounded by vertical rock walls. The view is so surreal, it feels like something out of a dream. Before you rush off to book your trip, here are a few quick tips. Only experienced hikers should attempt the descent. Consider hiring a guide or joining a tour group. Use proper hiking gear, sturdy shoes, gloves, and plenty of water. Bring a headlamp or flashlight. Parts of the canyon are pitch black. Respect the environment and culture. Dress modestly, ask before taking photos, and leave no trace. Also, stay overnight if you can. There are a few eco-lodges and ghost houses tucked away in Al-Akhtar that offer unforgettable stargazing experiences. Wadi Gul is more than just a destination. It's a journey through raw nature, adrenaline, and ancient culture. Whether you're conquering steep trails, discovering hidden waterfalls, or simply soaking in the silence of the mountains, every moment here feels like an epic chapter in your travel story. Wadi al-Abayad, also known as the White Wadi, a stunning geological wonder tucked away in the rugged Al-Hajar Mountains. This isn't just another scenic wadi, it's an off-road adventure wrapped in natural beauty. Wadi al-Abayad, which translates to the White Valley, lies around 80 kilometers southeast of Nizwa, nestled deep within the Al-Hajar Mountains. Unlike other lush, green wadis, Wadi al-Abayad stands out because of its unique white limestone rock formations, giving it a surreal, almost alien-like appearance. Now here's a fun fact. The entire area gets its pale color from limestone deposits formed millions of years ago, when this region was actually under the sea. That's right, what you're looking at used to be ocean floor. And guess what? This wadi isn't accessible by regular roads. You'll need a 4x4 vehicle and nerves of steel to reach the heart of this stunning landscape. Despite its harsh appearance, life thrives here. You'll find hidden oases, ancient phallage systems, and even families living in remote villages who've called this place home for generations. It's not just beautiful, it's a story written in stone. All right, folks, let's get started. Getting to Wadi al-Abayad is half the fun. You'll drive down a steep, rocky path with hairpin turns and drop-offs that will make your stomach drop. I swear if my GPS had said, "You are now entering Jurassic Park," I wouldn't have been surprised. Once you arrive, you'll be greeted by towering white cliffs and a sense of isolation that makes you feel like you've stepped onto another planet. There's no water to swim in, no pools to jump into, but what it lacks in water, it more than makes up for in raw, untouched beauty. One of the highlights is the final viewpoint, where you can see the full stretch of the wadi framed by jagged peaks. It's the kind of view that makes you want to pause the world and take a deep breath. Before you rush off to book your trip, here are a few quick tips. Only experienced drivers should attempt the descent. Consider hiring a guide or joining a tour group. Use a proper 4x4 vehicle. Regular cars won't survive the rough terrain. Bring plenty of water, snacks, and fuel. Services are limited once you enter the wadi. Respect the environment and culture. Dress modestly, ask before taking photos, and leave no trace. Also, try the local dates and mint tea offered by villagers. It's the perfect way to end your adventure. Wadi al-Abayad is more than just a destination. It's a journey through raw nature, ancient geology, and pure adrenaline. Whether you're conquering mountain roads, soaking in panoramic views, or simply soaking in the silence of the desert breeze, every moment here feels like an epic chapter in your travel story. Wadi al-Asami, a beautiful, serene valley nestled deep in the Al-Hajar Mountains. This isn't just another scenic wadi, it's a living example of Omani heritage and natural beauty. Wadi al-Asami lies around 30 kilometers southeast of Nizwa, making it one of the most accessible yet underappreciated wadis in Oman. Unlike other more dramatic or remote wadis, this one offers a calm, relaxing escape from city life, with plenty of history and charm. What makes Wadi al-Asami special is its agricultural legacy. For hundreds of years, local farmers have used ancient phallage systems to bring fresh water from the mountains to their fields of dates, bananas, limes, and mangoes. You'll notice, as we walk through the valley, the scent of citrus and damp earth fills the air, It's like stepping into a tropical garden carved into the desert. The fallage irrigation system here is not only functional, but also beautiful, winding through the valley like veins of life. In fact, UNESCO has recognized many of these systems as World Heritage Sites because of their historical significance. It's not just beautiful, it's historically rich and culturally significant. All right, folks, let's get started. Unlike some other wadis, Wadi Al Asami doesn't require intense hiking. It's more of a relaxing stroll through farmland, shaded paths, and quiet streams. This isn't just a scenic trail, it's a journey through everyday Omani life. You'll pass farmers harvesting fruit, kids playing by the water, and even camels taking a break under the shade of date palms. There are several natural freshwater pools along the way, perfect for dipping your feet or even taking a quick plunge if you're feeling brave. One of the highlights is the final swimming hole, surrounded by rocky walls and shaded by palm trees. Locals often gather here for picnics and weekend outings, so bring snacks, sunscreen, and a towel. It's the kind of place where you feel completely disconnected from the world, in the best way possible. Before you rush off to book your trip, here are a few quick tips. Bring plenty of water, especially during summer months. Wear comfortable shoes. While not rugged terrain, it can be muddy after rain. Don't forget a towel and change of clothes, you will get wet. Visit early in the morning or late afternoon to avoid the midday heat and enjoy golden hour views. Also, don't miss out on trying fresh coconut water or dates sold by local vendors. It's the perfect post-hike treat. Wadi Al Asami isn't just a destination, it's a journey through nature, culture, and tradition. Whether you're strolling through ancient farms, cooling off in freshwater streams, or simply soaking in the silence of the mountains, every moment here feels like a gift.